You need to watch this if you struggle with why places become haunted. The story of Elm Street Orphanage is not just a tale of ghosts and eerie sounds, it's a chilling reminder of the past that refuses to be forgotten. What truly makes a space hold on to its pain? Is it the memories of those who suffered within its walls, or is it something more sinister, something that lingers in the very fabric of the building? The old orphanage on Elm Street was being demolished, a place that had long been abandoned and left to decay. Its walls, once echoing with the laughter and cries of children, now stood silent, a mere shadow of its former self. But workers refused to touch the locked basement door. They spoke in hushed tones, their faces pale with fear. What lay behind that door was a mystery, one that no one dared to uncover. Rumors swirled, cries of children, scratching at midnight. The stories were enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. Some said they heard whispers. Others claimed to have seen shadows moving in the darkness. Intrigued, journalist Mia entered to investigate. She had heard the stories, but she needed to see for herself. Armed with a flashlight and a notebook, she ventured into the heart of the orphanage. The basement was suffocating, filled with rotting toys and faded photos of children. The air was thick with the scent of mold and decay, and every step Mia took seemed to echo in the silence. On the door, words were carved. "Do not open, lest you hear the truth." The message was clear, a warning to anyone who dared to enter. But Mia was determined. She had come too far to turn back now. Mia, with a pounding heart, pushed it open despite her fear. The door creaked loudly as if protesting her intrusion. She stepped inside, her flashlight casting eerie shadows on the walls. Inside, shadows of children emerged, whispering their stories of abuse and neglect. Their voices were soft, almost inaudible, but the pain in their words was unmistakable. "They ignored us," one cried. The child's voice was filled with sorrow, a haunting reminder of the neglect they had suffered. "They called it discipline," said another. The words were bitter, a reflection of the harsh treatment they had endured. A final voice echoed, "They were supposed to protect us." The betrayal in the child's voice was palpable, a stark contrast to the trust they had once placed in their caretakers. The door slammed shut, trapping Mia. Her last scream echoed through the basement, a chilling sound that seemed to linger in the air long after it had faded, was etched into the walls for the next visitor. The walls seemed to absorb her fear, a permanent reminder of the horrors that lay within. Ignoring systemic abuse only strengthens its horrors. Silence is complicity. Are you listening? The story of Elm Street Orphanage is a stark reminder of the consequences of turning a blind eye to suffering. It's a call to action, a plea for justice for those who can no longer speak for themselves. The haunting truth of Elm Street Orphanage is not just a ghost story, it's a reflection of our society's failures and a reminder that we must do better. The echoes of the past are still with us, and it's up to us to ensure that they are not forgotten. Are you listening?